Hi, I'm Ed Winchester.
Hi, I'm Ed Winchester.
No, really, I am Ed Winchester. Fuck knows who that guy is. Have a good show tonight.
The Banana Split presents the Banana Split.
Oh, John, what are you doing?
Even I'm here before him. Yay!
Wanker.
Just kick him.
Look,
He's even muted, look. He's muted and everything.
Wow. Feel the burn.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I should make them. Anyway,
Hi. Welcome
somebody
to
else
the
introduce
show.
it. Go on.
Go on, Craig. Give it the full
It's
thing.
the Ideal Home Show, only on YouTube and only on theidealhomeshow.com. Or it's the homepage, isn't it?
Yeah, we don't have the
homepage.com.
I think we'll get our own page soon.
Oh, them's fighting words.
Wow.
I've outgrown them already.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. They're only doing like hour-long shows now anyway, aren't they? It's all about spinners and NarDAs. That's about it.
Didn't we calculate they were going to be on half hour by June?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's just going to be a 5-minute hello by Christmas next year.
Yeah, that'll be it. Then they'll be done.
Mm.
Love you loads, Blues. Yeah. Oh, just quickly, congratulations. We haven't got it in the notes, but congratulations on their raffle. I don't know how much they ended up raising in the end.
No, I don't know. Yes, congratulations and well done for doing something so lovely for people.
Yeah. Yeah. So awesome. So yeah, who's going first then? I'm eating my tea. Rick's waiting for his tea. Rick's going to eat his tea live on the show tonight, folks.
Rick will. I'll do mine then. There you go.
Go on then, John. Go on. How's your week been, John? What did you have for breakfast? What are you making on?
Breakfast was a Victoria plum and William pear yogurt from M&S. I do like them. I do. They're lovely. They're like super creamy, very nice yogurts. I have one every morning. Very good. Mm-hmm. Dinner was macaroni cheese with cauliflower and bacon, which I'm a fan of. How's the week? Oh, really hard. Really hard. I'm into my last 3 weeks and 1 day of this job. And because I'm a glutton for punishment and my bosses are superb, they've asked me to do one last renovation before I go that I designed about 4 years ago. So I'm doing that at the moment. It starts on Monday. So, yeah. That'll be fun. Lots of ceilings down, plaster everywhere, and blah, 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 blah. Not my just point and tell people what to do. I have no practical skills at all. So I'll be doing that. What have I had in the post? I had, I think I got it last Friday. Last Friday, I got an Exocet. I don't think I had it on the show.
No.
Oh, you got it now, have you?
Yes, I have an Exocet in the billet box.
Oh, is it just a coil then?
It's just a rebuildable.
Oh, rebuildable. Oh, cool.
For the billet box, made by Hellfire in the UK. What's the deck similar to? It's not very similar to anything. It's an Exocet.
Bless you.
Yeah. I like it though. It's very easy to build on. I'm trying to think of pros and cons. That's what I thought I'd do. So pros, it's easy to build on. It's got a 510 thread on it, so you can stick it on a mod and dry burn it and clean it and set it up and everything. You sort of can. I've got one mod it fits on because it's got a very long 510, or the threads don't catch. So I can put it on my Dacus flask, and that's it. Everything else is too shallow. So, yeah, that's a down and an up because you can do it, but yeah, it is quite tough. I'm trying to think. Is there any more disadvantages?
The price.
It's noisy. I moan about this about Antmeisters, but it is noisy. This is it. This is it at its quietest. Let me try it. And we'll test that very, very quickly against the thing I always test things against, which is over here, which is another one of my handshakes, which is the Vapor Giant Nano on top of the Dacus Flask with raspberry mint inside it. And this is what this sounds like. I'll try it again. Try and do the same distance.
Oh, look at that.
That was the Nano, and this is the billet box. So yeah, it is significantly louder, and that's it at its quietest. It whistles if you try and close it down. To mouth to lung, you can do it. It's just very loud. But plus points. I said it really is a build on. It works brilliantly. It's fantastically made. I don't think Darren from Hellfire has ever made anything badly. I think
I've got one of his Atties actually.
Brilliantly finished. Yeah, and he's a nice chap. Yeah. So that's that. And in that, I'd got Bantha Milk by Vape Swag in the billet box. As I said, raspberry mint in the flask. What else have I got? I've got Cactus Punch V3. Still. In the Merlin Mini RTA on top of the Foggin mod, the 1 of 4 Foggin mod, which is lovely with a beer. Because it's 12 milligram now. And it does, even for me, in the Merlin, it does kick your ass even at 12. But it's great, still loud. And last but by no means least, it's not the last bit of the handshakes. I've got one more thing to do. Oh, I will say I won 2 VTC 5s from Norbert this week at Ecolux.
Which type? I saw you put that. Are they 5As or 5?
How would you know? Sorry, I can't remember.
There are different ones. It should have it on there if it's a 5.
On the battery. All right, we'll check. So I've got one on the go. C5.
Yeah, okay. That's not the mech. Yeah, I've got some of those. They're all right.
They were 2. I got 2. They were free because I won a giveaway on a giveaway thread with a hand check thread, and I got 2 batteries, a case, and 2 spare battery wraps, and a little leaflet as well about the danger of batteries and what can happen if you are a knob. I thought it was great.
That's funny because I bought some batteries off him the other day. He didn't send me that. He must have known he was sending them to you.
Fucking try and big him up and you slapped him down. Another bit of vape mail I had this week was the iCare Mini. Yeah, it's time. It's a Ruby. It's a Ruby thing. iCare Mini.
Is that not the one Ruby likes though? Is it? Ruby's on the.
It's refillable though, isn't it?
It's refillable. Do you know, I looked at all the others. I looked at the Von Earl. I looked at the.
You've got the Jewel over here.
The Bow. No, and the Jewel.
The Bow. The Prohibition have got the distribution rights to the Bow. I tried one the other day. The Bow. It's all right.
Yeah, they haven't got any there. They're not on their website's down. Sorry, Prohibition Vapes, your website's down.
Oh, well, they have
earlier, and it was up, and it had the note page. That was the Bow. Well, I've got nothing to say about that. The Von Earl had got. Everyone was out of stock in the UK. So I went with the iCare Mini and I got this with the little personal charger thing for 20 quid. I was all right that, and it's got slime 24 milligram, which is old stock, which what I had. So it's nicely aged. And,
when I tried the Bow, I had to have it at 12 milligram just to get enough throat hit from it. You do need to go massive, high on those, don't you?
Yeah. If you put, I don't think I'd even taste 12 in this. This is, as I said, this is 24. I bought this for my trip to Reykjavik.
I think the Bow's slightly cloudier than that.
vape in the pub. Yeah, if Prohibition, if you fix your website, I might order one. Vape mail wise, I'm really pissy disorganised as shit, aren't I? I got 2 things this week from the legend that is Scott Bonner. He sent me a message last week saying he wanted to make me something.
Got my dinner.
Hey! He said he wanted to make me something. And he asked me,
sandwich. Yeah, carry on, John.
He asked me what type of razor I used. And I said I use a safety razor. And he said, "Oh, so you don't use a Mach 3 or anything?" And I said, No. And he said, "Oh, good. I want to make you a handle for it, for your razor." And so I said, "Oh, okay, yeah, that'd be awesome." And then he asked me which wood I wanted, and I picked a willow that he'd got. And then a lot of people have seen this because I posted it on the group on our Facebook page. But he hand turned razor handle and had the razor head on it as well, but there was no blade. And there was a slight imperfection with it, and bless Scott, he wasn't happy, so he took the finish off and refinished it again. And because it was late, he said, he sent me a drip tip made of the same wood.
You fucking like.
Thank you so much, Scott. It was so kind, and I find it like such a weird experience because, as I said in the post, I've been watching Scott for about 5.5 years. Weirdly, I've been vaping for nearly 5 years, but I tried a cigarette and it didn't work, so I don't count that. But I still kept watching Scott even when I wasn't vaping, trying to see if something came up that I thought might work, and then he reviewed an Ego too. But it seems so weird that 5 years ago I started watching this bloke, and now he made me a razor, which I just find totally bizarre and very humbling as well. He's such a lovely bloke.
Yeah,
Thank you, Scott.
top bloke.
I've got mine on a like a leather necklace thing because I don't like wearing rings normally. It's kind of weird, but at the same time, I want to actually wear it. You see, so I thought, what?
Very clever.
Like Frodo. Yes. That's what Frodo did.
It is, yes.
So,
keep it safe.
So everybody, go and check out I Get to 69 on YouTube because he is the man that everybody emulates.
Yes, he's still. Honestly, you watch his reviews and he's better than anybody out there. He really is, and it's like Mark will admit it, and Damien will admit it, and everybody else will admit it. He's the best one out. He's the best one out.
He invented the format for video reviews, effectively, and most people, quite happy to acknowledge that. But thank you very much, Scott. Yeah. Richard, how's your week been? What'd you have for lunch and dinner? And what are you vaping on? And what are you drinking?
One quick question. Why are you leaning?
I'm not leaning. I'm perfectly perpendicular.
I'm not sure that he's not lying on the floor at a disco.
I think he's just very miniature, and he's laying on one of Craig's chessboards.
I'm not amazing at DIY. And I did do this background myself. I don't know what more I can say.
What is it? Is it made of soundproofing? Is
it's
soundproofing.
Yeah, soundproofing. Yeah.
Looks all right.
Having to do a lot of the reviews in the middle of the night, so trying not to wake anyone up. That's the logic. But it's creating.
I really imagine you putting that up with a staple gun now. And then you're going, I'm trying not to wake anybody up. Bang!
I drilled every square myself. So it's creating a crazy effect on the camera. So give me about 8 years and I'll sort it out.
Excellent.
So what am I drinking? I'm drinking Goose IPA.
Oh yeah, I've had that.
Oh yeah, I don't mind that. Yeah,
it's all right. It's all right.
I'm
it's
not
one
sure.
In the pub if they haven't got any IPAs. That's what I use.
I think it's a bit ropey.
Yeah,
it's got that weird fruity aftertaste. But it did unlock my For the Love of IPA badge on Untapped.
Oh, I got that today as well.
Hey. So all's good. All's good. I had a corn chipolata for tea.
What about dinner?
A corn, as in that weird fake meat stuff.
Yes.
Not that vegetarian muck.
Yeah, a corn chipolata.
Oh no!
Oh God.
Your shit is going to be like a pinhole later.
No, it's good. It's good for the planet.
I used to eat that stuff a while back when Annie was a vegetarian. But I won her round in the end. Now she eats meat.
Kept making bacon fry-ups every day.
Lunch.
But not that there's anything wrong with being vegetarian. That's fine.
Well, right about it, though, is there?
But it's stupid.
Yeah, it's just that there's a lot of people on the planet, and if we all want a cow every day,
If you try and grow fields and fields of soy, you're pretty fucked and all. So
Yeah, the amount of farting you do after all that soy as well.
if you mix it up though,
with meat.
No, I mean if you half and half, we might
Mix it up. Mix it up
with
and
some
feed it to the
mince.
cows. That'd be better. Mix up the corn and give it to the cows.
we can debate water requirements of tofu on large scale if you want, or I can tell you what I'm vaping this week.
Jesus
I'm up
Christ!
for the tofu debate.
We'll do a tofu special next week. Yeah, I mean it was this big, so it's
Just couldn't get away from it.
that's what she said.
Did he fill them out?
It filled me right up. I'll be honest. I'm stuffed.
Did it feed your soul?
I think he was still playing. That's what she said.
I didn't ask.
That's how Grandma died.
Yeah, that's what killed Grandma. Okay, so what I'm vaping tonight, not necessarily this week. The Archeon from Aspire. Archeon.
You liking it?
I think it's close to the best budget mod out there.
Do they do it in a normal colour? Just
Yes.
wondering.
Yes,
they do
they
it in
do.
like you can buy it in black.
Yes.
It's
Like
like we've got
trim.
his and his.
This is this is the curse of the reviewer. You don't get to choose your colour.
Yeah.
Eddie May's got exactly the same colour as well, so we've got his and his mods.
Ooh. Yeah, I think I'll go for the black.
Genuinely think it's awesome. I don't have a bad word to say.
It's exactly the same form factor as the Plato, isn't it? But with
Yes.
2 batteries and no tank, which is great. And the form factor of the Plato is fantastic.
Yeah. On top, the Conqueror Mini. Inside, I've got some homemade, well, slightly home mixed goose juice.
Hey.
Make it slightly homemade.
Well,
You kind of have to because you buy the concentrate in the
Yeah, bottle of concentrate. So that's that. Yeah, so I really like that mod. Really, really, really good. I've got my droid, my kidney-shaped droid, with my Hurricane Junior on top. Still my favourite RTA.
You were looking for a cap, weren't you?
I need it for your tank. I'm getting a hurry cap
Oh yeah. Oh nice.
if I can. But the problem is, the only places I've got them in stock are the far-off European places, and it's more to post it than to buy it.
Right. If anybody in chat or watches this has got one, then yeah.
Oh, eternal favours and love.
Yeah.
Maybe
for a hurry cap, and I'm going to use it for a bit. I'm going to use it for a bit and send it you back.
And send it back. No, you're not sending it back.
I know where you live.
Oh fuck. It's going to be eternally in the postal system.
And then we might pick up on classified bargains later on. But I got a classified bargain. I got a recoil for 20 quid.
Oh, bargain.
It is, isn't it? That's an absolute steal.
Where did you get that from?
SV sales.
Ah, I thought you meant it was like available. I thought 20 quid. Fuck, I didn't have one for that.
Yeah, it's I've got it with the flavour cap on. I'm really liking it. The deck is a piece of cake. Nice beefy chamber. Only problem with that is effectively it does make it a 22mm RDA deck on a 24mm RDA, but I think it's really good. The deck's super easy, nice smooth airflow, nice and quiet, and I think it's all right looking. So I've put it on the Bumblebee because it's black and I don't have anything that really matches it. I literally got it because I've always wanted to try one and it was a bargain. And in there I've got Grim Cult Yig.
Oh, you're going full Grim tonight then?
Full Grim, full fanboy.
Yeah, Grim Army.
But yeah, I do rate this recoil. It's not. I mean, I still think the Goon is of that genre the best. But
I've heard
this
really
is
good things about the quietness of the Grim, Atty.
yes.
Hasn't he got airflow holes that sort of go in at an angle?
Yeah,
It's sort of.
but they're baffled as well. So I mean, that is a damn quiet dripper.
Yeah, for
Just
the amount of
amazing.
airflow, yeah, it really is. 'Cause if you think it's maybe twice as much airflow as your Petrie,
Yeah,
that's quiet for that amount of airflow.
yeah, definitely.
So that is that. I think it's good. I don't think, the flavour's where it's at, but you can put big beefy coils in and get the flavour where you want it anyway. So rock solid. Rick, what did you have for breakfast, and what are you drinking right now, and what are you vaping on? How's your week been as well?
Oh, busy week. Yeah, went to a funeral today. You know that. Good send off for a friend's father. Breakfast. What did I have? Do you know what? I had a really. You're gonna. Oh, this is disgusting. What I had for breakfast. I had
A dead prostitute.
pasta. I had a microwave thing from Tesco's. Pasta, cheese, and bacon.
Yeah, for breakfast.
Yeah, for
Fuck
breakfast.
you.
That's nasty.
Because I thought it'd see me through all day and I wouldn't have to have lunch. And then Annie said, "Oh no, we've got to go and have lunch as well." After that,
Oh,
So-
Jesus.
I went for lunch as well and had
My
Wagamama's.
yogurt looks pathetic.
Yeah, but it's pretty. There's not. You know what? We try to eat less carbs these days, but there's just nothing in the supermarkets that you can get
I don't give a fuck
breakfast
about
that
carbs.
isn't full of carbs. So I just thought, sod it. I'll just have some cheesy pasta stuff.
Is there any carbs in yogurt? I don't know.
Not really, only the sugar, I suppose.
Fine.
Not
I
much.
don't look at labels.
No, I don't know what's in stuff.
You're not 17 stone though, are you?
You could get a lovely bit of sushi from the supermarket. I know it's got rice, but it's still low
It's
fat.
got rice.
Got rice.
I know, but it's low
Yeah.
fat. It's low fat.
It's not about low fat, it's about low carb.
And we need somebody to do a T-shirt design that's just got a picture of Richard, and all it says on the side is "Got rice."
We've got to do it now.
I did have spicy Mexican rice.
An Uncle Ben's rice copy with Richard's head.
Yeah,
That'd be good.
yeah.
I'm getting in on it. I'm going to mention it until I get some free.
Like Adnams, rice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're lining up for
Brewdog as well. Brewdog.
Yeah,
Brewdog as well, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Uncle Ben is my actual uncle.
He's everyone's favourite uncle, Uncle Ben.
Spider-Man's your cousin.
Anyway, yeah. What else? What other questions? How's our week been? Yeah, fine. Busy. Still no 510s. Stop asking where they are. They're coming. Please. Copy and pasting every day. Anyway, I understand your frustration, but they're coming. Right, what am I vaping on? Right, I got a new toy this week. Got a big thank you to Tony at True Mods. Thanks, Tony, my friend. He came over to see me last Friday. We went for a couple of ales, and he said, "Here, Rick, I got you a present." He got me the Clito 120.
Oh, yes, we have. I've seen it checked.
Yeah, he said, "Bring a mod that can chuck at 80 watts." So I said, "Okay." And it's really good. I've still got the same stock coiling that I had from last Friday, and it's still going strong. And flavours on point. Really good. Let's crank it up a little bit.
What about compared to the original?
yeah. How many Clitos is the Clito?
It's 100% Clito. It really is. It's great. It's really good. And the stock calls seem to be lasting. I mean, there's no. Somebody said 3 weeks to me they'll last, but obviously it depends on the juice. But my intermittent use, I'm probably going to get a month out of a coil. So, yeah, pleased with that. Thanks, Tony. Really nice, mate. What else? Well, what's in that? Sorry, yeah, I'm on strawberry fields, raspberry fields. Strawberry.
Oh, I like raspberry fields.
Yeah.
Saying that, raspberry fields currently is out of stock at Just Had Nick, but don't worry, it'll be here. So it'll be here next week.
That wasn't on the list, was it? Raspberry fields.
Well, what?
Raspberry fields wasn't on the list, was it, before?
Yeah.
Was it?
I don't know if you guys have ever. I mean, this is. I've never heard anybody saying this before, but you know, we've all had vapor's tongue where we can't taste anything, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This week, my juices have been too tasty. The opposite of vapor's tongue, anti-vapor's tongue. I've had
Untongue.
You've got too good at
too
vaping.
flavoursome. I'm yearning for something that's not as sweet or as pokey, and it's like I've turned to the juices I would have +1, and I've been vaping those. It's almost like sweetness just doing me in at the moment. I can't vape.
I don't get vapor's tongue because I've always got 3 flavours on the go, so it's not like I don't get.
Yeah, but haven't you ever had it where you can't taste anything, whatever flavour?
Yeah, but you do it. Well, I think the way you do it is by vaping the same flavour all the time.
Yeah, I vape different juice every day. I vape a different juice no matter what.
Well, I vape a range of juices every day, but I have had it where I can't taste any of them.
Yeah, I have. But I just meant since I've become an affluent vapor with lots of different juices and malts, so it doesn't really happen.
Well, I've had anti-vapor's tongue this week, so I'm turning to the juices I would have +1, and I'm probably tasting things like everybody else does now.
I've got gout instead.
Vapor's gout. Yeah. So not that. Strawberry Fields is rocking my world in Clito 120 this week. It's lovely. Goon 24 on the Thenar. I haven't ever said that before. It's the Thenar. In that, I'm vaping Sweet Jesus juice.
So who makes the Thenar, by the way?
Mod Maker Designs. It's not available yet, but it may be in the future.
John Malcolm in chat says that Rick may have actually developed type 3 diabetes.
I know I've got to lose some weight. Sitting here drinking beer. I didn't even drink before we started this show. It's you lot.
It was a joke about you tasting extra flavours, Rick. He wasn't making a fat joke.
I thought you were talking about my breakfast for a minute.
No, you're just a fat bastard.
Well, yeah, I know that.
I feel bad saying that now.
You should. I'm deeply hurt. You don't even realise how deep the pain goes.
Oh, no. Sorry.
It's all right. I'll beat you up at Jam. I'll sumo wrestle you next fest again.
Yeah, all right. Fucking old sweaty bollocks after that.
And just for anyone else who's suffering, Robert Cromwell in chat said that Rip has actually created something for Vapor's gout. If you need it,
wow,
powder, you can drink it.
Do his knuckles kind of get wetter than usual?
Yeah, if you've got wet knuckles and your juices taste too much and your feet hurt, Vapor's magic powder goes away.
Yeah.
But no, I'm going on that again. This has lasted me a while because it's not something I vape all the time, but this is just like Murray Mints, and it's just really great, really good. Yeah, that is the Holy Ghost by Sweet Jesus Juice. Really nice, really nice. So yeah, that's on that. Right, lastly, what is that called again? The Battle Cap. Battle Cap with a CCC 2-post deck on the AV Able. With a new drip tip. Thanks again to Tony again. He gave me a new drip tip as well.
He's the man for the drip tips.
He's the man of many tips.
Tony tips.
He's the middle
and
man.
in that Voodoo brewing that. So usual doodah.
Nice.
No, that's it. That's me. What I am vaping on this week.
Right. What?
John. He's gone. Look, he's gone. And it's his.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna have to do it now.
Oh,
go on then.
Yeah, go on. I'll go. Week's been all right. Yeah, busy. We played chess on Tuesday night and we got a win, so I was quite happy. I thought we'd kind of get a draw with the team that we got, but we got a win. So,
have you been in the sunshine with that hat?
With the sunshine.
What is that? That's a beard, though. You had that on a different way last week, Craig, didn't you? Show us.
Oh yeah, I've got to do the Rick, haven't I? Where is it?
It's like a Oasis hat.
Look, this is the way to wear it. Look, there we go.
Right. Mate.co.uk.
Like Saddam when he came out of that tunnel.
Right. Wicklow. Yeah, it's been all right. For tea, I have had these chicken breast fillet things, spicy chicken breast fillets. For breakfast, I had half a packet of the chocolate and hazelnut kind of biscuit things from M&S. I had half a packet of them.
I was going to make a joke and say Ferrero Rocher.
That's part of the calorie. Actually, it's got nuts in it, so that's one of the 5 a day in it.
Yeah, counts. Yeah, it's protein. It's fine.
That's nice. So it's going all right. What I've been vaping on. The Loch Ness. Been using that quite a bit actually. Got that down. Took it down the meat, and it worked all right. But I got another tobacco tank mini. So I got
wow, that's a seal of approval.
Yeah, I've got 2 now. And it's got, this one's got the you can put different coils in it. So tobacco do a set of coils, and it also takes the Atlantis coils as well. So I've got a pack of them as well, and I'm really liking it. Really liking it. So it's not charged up at the moment because the batteries are on charge, but I've been hitting that hard. And in that, I have got blueberry fluff from Just Admit.
.co.uk.
And DB Liquid, so I made 2 bottles of it.
Oh.
So I've got that. What else have I got? I've got.
Sorry, I was muted, but I went yay! Like that.
Yay! Delayed, yay!
We need a jingle for Just Adnick.
Just
Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh god. Oh jeez. And then I've got the Mustang, the one that. Jesus Christ, it's loud. That's just.
Not everybody's favourite mod, that.
It's brilliantly made. It's as ugly as fucking sin, but it's really well made.
I like it.
Yeah, that's part of the reason why I kind of like it. Is I kind of like the technical stuff, and the 3D printing is second to none.
I don't think there's anybody who does it better, to be honest. I think that
it doesn't look like your normal liney 3D print, does it?
No. I will say that. I mean, it's not my cup of tea, but fuck, it's done well.
Yeah, brilliantly well. And then all of the inside is all kind of crazy put on inside. You can see for the it goes through there. It's. I mean, I don't know how well this will all come through, but you just get an idea of how good the quality of the 3D printing is on that.
It's almost like it's not even 3D printed. It's almost
that's exactly what I was going to say, which is the sign of quality, isn't it?
I've never seen a 3D printer that can produce something like that, to be honest.
Yeah, really good. So yeah, loving that. And on that, I've got the Goon and one of those drip tips as well. And again, in that, I've got blueberry fluff as well. So I'm doing really well with that. And then the last thing I've been vaping on a lot this week is I've been vaping on the SVB still with the Origin. These little drip tips, I got them from Cloud9 when I first started vaping, and I fucking love them.
And that's a Cherry Vapes tip.
Yeah, it is. And they're fucking brilliant.
Do you know what? You know the bars? Do you know they used to do a Ming bars tip?
Yes.
Yeah. I went through about 6 all the same way, which was holding the mod slightly out.
Yeah.
Walking through a doorway and knocking the end off.
Oh.
Honestly, I did about 6.
I really liked the way they vaped, even though they look so bad.
Yeah, they were really comfy.
Yeah. You mean one of these ones?
Yeah.
Yes, I had a white one.
Stand those bulby ones.
I had a blue one. I had a load of the blue ones actually.
Yeah,
They look like butt plugs.
I just kept smashing the end off. Well, you've got more experience with stuff.
They look like bongy butt plugs.
Yeah, see, 2 of your fields of expertise, Rick. See, we didn't recognise it as that.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've touched a bong.
that is the name of, that's the name of Rick's autobiography, Bongs and Butt Plugs.
So so I've been thinking on that, and I've got Planet Cracker from DB Liquids in there, and that's been it really. It's been pretty thin on the ground. Oh, the other bits that I got, let me just check. I got fucking hell, yeah, the 2 prizes. I won 2 prizes in the raffle down at Vapor Jack's as well.
Hey.
I got a big bottle of what's fritter.
He was up north, so the second prize was a chicken.
Wasn't a meat raffle.
Look at that for a bottle of juice.
Well done, mate. You've won a bottle of juice and a chicken with stuffing. Here
A
it
bottle
is.
of jump in the wheelies.
2 pork chops.
Hello, little old lady. I won that, and I won a bottle of Mrs. Lord's Victoria sandwich.
Ooh.
So I take that's a weird one. The Victoria Sandwich, not a fan of that.
Spotted dick was my weapon of choice for ages. I can't touch it now.
So, but it was a wet.
Custard cream I used to like that. Can't stick it at all.
Look, you can't say spotted dick without getting something thrown back at you.
Well, I'm married now.
Yeah,
You're now checkered dick, aren't you? So
that's Richard's autobiography. Spotted dick. I'm married now.
Right. Anyway, this is the news.
I just got to say something because I'm a bit of a twat, and I should have definitely said it. Which is, I also got some vape mail as well, and I should have said it. I just want to check which ones I got because I'm an idiot. This is from Andy Brown, by the way. At Smoke and Skulls. He sent me a fantastic hard lemonade last week, and he sent me these to try as well.
what's a hard lemonade? Sort of like just a bit more
bitter,
or
Oh, I like that.
it's bitter with a touch of sweetness at the end, and it tastes as my Simon from Just Had Nick tried it, and he said, and the only thing he went, bloody hell, that's fizzy. It actually tasted fizzy, but it's hard lemonade, so a very sharp lemonade with a bit of sweetness at the end. But it really goes cracking with a beer. I've only tried a couple of these, but I'm not good at reading this. Devilish, vicious, inquidus, and villainous. There's another one there. And they're great. What's it? Is it vicious? I tried the other day.
What do they look like? Hold on up.
Oh yeah.
You're on a show.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Smoke and skulls.
Smoke and skulls. Yeah, I think it was vicious, the one that he warned me about, and I tried it. I had a few tanks of it the other day. It's a bit down. Yeah. That's blackcurrant and menthol. It's really well done, but it'll knock his socks off. It's really got some flavour to it. But I've got to go through all the other ones, and I've got a key ring with smoke and skulls on it as well, and a card with all the description of all the flavours on it. So thank you very much, Andy. It's very kind of you. And I'm working my way through them, and I will talk about them on the our Facebook page. Ideal Home Show. Sorry, and now I'll actually do my news.
Do the news, John. Come on.
Yep. Quick one, just say that Seven Sins from DB is now at Just Had Nick. Craig will be pissed that I just said that because he lives on it. So,
Yep, gluttony.
Yeah, he lives on gluttony. So, go and have a look.
You've got all the 7 on there now, then.
Yep. They all came in the post. Just missed they landed on Friday last week, so just missed the show. So we knew they were on the way. But as anybody knows, it's stuff coming from America. That takes ages. Luckily, it's in concentrate form. So, we obviously, that's a lot going out. As I said earlier, we ran out of stock on Raspberry Fields the other day. Or was it Arctic Raspberry? I can't remember. It was one of the two. No, but that's on its way. What was I going to say? Yeah, we're really new, but and then little things like that will happen sometimes. But we just ran out of stock on that and got it, and it's on its way. But yeah, and we're getting. Don't forget, Ice Cream Man's coming shortly from Russell.
What raspberry ripple? What raspberry ripple?
To just have Nick.
They're all good. They're all good, to be honest.
Yeah, I've got 5 coming from Russell. And just Nick. I'm in an iron about doing the next bit. I'm not going to do it. Fuck them. Well, yeah, I'm not. No, they had their
I didn't even say that, actually.
They had their moment last week. They're not getting another one.
Yeah, fuck them.
Ruby's coming to John. Ruby's
Ruby!
coming over from the US to, and we got name checked this morning as wants to see all the people who watch her videos in the UK and meet the ideal Ohm Show crew. The only thing I would as she's bringing Josh, her husband, as well. I would say
it'd be good to meet him as well. Yeah,
it'd be wicked. Bring, what were we going to say? Paracetamol. Some tag where you can write the hotel you're staying at, and like a piece of string or something to put it around your neck. Because if you're going to come out and you're going to and play, yeah, just make sure you're safe and aware of your surroundings. And
yeah, and if all else fails, remember that John is in the pub.
Yeah.
He's above the pub, so yeah, if he gets stuck, lock him up.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah. That's true. Actually, I'm staying above the pub.
Yeah.
The other bit of news is not really news. I'm going to do I'm going to do a one for live viewers only, but do listen carefully. This is really, 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 really simple. I'm going to post on the Facebook group. If you're not a member, that's your own fault. We say it every week. First one to answer on this thread. It's a very quick giveaway for one 30ml bottle of Grumpy Custard in 12 milligram, and it's come from Tony Jackson at Pro Vapors. He offered it to me today, but actually I'm really, really picky with anything with vanilla in it, and I don't like it. But so as I say, but it is 12 milligrams, so don't be a prick. If you vape 3 milligram, you don't want it. If you vape 6, you don't want it. It's for people who vape 12 milligram. And there's a post on the Ideal Home Show now that just says, do you want it? And see if you can answer that question. The question is, do you want it? And that's from Tony Jackson at Pro Vapors, 30ml bottle of Grumpy Custard.
That's a Pilkingtonism.
Just for you. Just for you.
Just for me. Just
for you.
Do you want it?
Do you want it? See if you can work out what the answer is. Richard, what have you got in the news?
Okay, so several things. Well, a couple of things. The Rose V3. Have you got your picture fingers ready, Rick? The Rose V3 has had a new iteration, an upgrade. They now are doing a TPD compliant version, 2 mil tank version of this. They've shrunk it down. Looking at it, they've shrunk the window. At a glance, it looks like they've shrunk the window, but there's actually a bit more to it.
What's that? Sorry, I was looking down to do this thread. What is it?
Rose V3.
Oh, okay, cool.
Rose version 3. Yeah, so they've not only is it shorter, they've fixed all the problems they're having with the airflow control. They've tightened up the actual turn on it. They're sending spare wire if you lose yours. They're sending that in the package, and it's a much thicker, firmer piece of wire apparently now for the airflow control. So
22 gauge.
That is good. And the hand, yes, I don't know what it is, to be honest. I don't even know what material it is.
Damn it, John's muted.
But that actual hand in this picture is Damien's, so it'd be unfair not to say Damien's done a little video about it on a Bloody Good Vaping. So check that out if you're interested. I think He didn't actually say if it improves the flavour that it's a bit shorter, but
It should do slightly.
yeah,
Did he
you'd
just
think
talk
so,
about
wouldn't you?
how good it looked on top of his intarsia, or is that what he? That's what he talked about, didn't he? He went, "Here it is on my intarsia."
Yeah, it's I think it's a nice touch, and another nice thing that they've done is they've created a nano kit for the big one and a big kit for the little one. So depending on which one you get, you can still upgrade or downgrade, or you know.
Cool.
So that's pretty good. So check out Eden Mods. I think that's due for release soonish. The next thing is TheVerge.com had an article, e-cig risk heart attack health, which is...
Heart attack health.
Yes, this is their big headline. Vaping might increase... I like that. Vaping might increase your risk of heart disease, just like regular cigarettes. To be fair, though, I actually quite like The Verge as a publication, and if you're gonna do a sensationalist article, do it like this, because it does start off with the electronic cigarettes could put smokers at risk of heart disease. A study shows regular cigarettes are known to cause cardiovascular diseases like heart attacks and strokes. Now it looks like e-cigarettes might too. And it goes into a really bad bit of research done by a really corrupt company. But then it does actually qualify it by saying how the sample size was too small. It would have been better if they'd have done a set of smokers in the tests as well. It says how the tests lacked scale and they need retesting with more scale, including smokers, non-smokers, and large
really
sample sizes.
It's a really difficult discussion, isn't it? Because I've got no problem. I wouldn't argue against the fact that nicotine certainly excites the heart. It definitely does. That's a fact. If
You react quicker.
yeah, but in the same way that if you've got a history of heart conditions or heart, my mum can't drink caffeine anymore because she had a heart scare a couple of years ago, so she doesn't drink caffeine anymore because it causes problems. Because it's a stimulant, as is nicotine. I haven't got an argument with that. I got an argument with the bullshit science of tidy groups and stuff, but
yeah. And I think, although, I mean, it's not really, a print publication or broadsheet or anything like that. So to be fair, the headline does grab you, but it's actually a really nicely put together article that is quite balanced and goes on to say, the flaws with that. So I think they may be on something, but they'll need proper tests to prove it. And that's exactly what The Verge say. So TheVerge.com, if you want to read about that. I think it's a nice, a nice article. They're wrong. They're wrong to a certain extent. It's a bit flawed, but the article actually does bother to say that, which I quite liked. The next one is a fledgling website that I came across. It's called vaporview.co. There's a couple of pictures of this as well. Rick, you can shove them up. It's a brand new website. It's still in very early stages. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to have a site that allows user reviews of electric cigarettes. So in the example on the picture, this is the Relu RX200, and you've got all these real vapor feedback reviews. So basically, they just want it to be a huge directory of every mod, every ATI, and a personal real vapors review, a written review of each thing. And I actually think the premise is quite good, and the site, although it's in its infancy, could be something to keep an eye on. Vaporview.co. You can sign up and just put your own opinions on the mods.
That's as long as it doesn't get corrupted, isn't it? That's the thing.
Didn't Nick Grim Green once tried to push something, didn't he? There was an app, a phone app.
Yeah, well, the apps are struggling at the moment because the Apple Store have now banned anything vaping related app-wise.
Bless all the vapors last week who thought that Apple were going to bring out their own e-cigarette.
They are though.
No, they're not.
They've qualified
They've got a patent for something.
Yeah, but it's not to do with vaping. It's for something else. It's not even.
I've got it in my news actually.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. So the vaporeview.co, I do think there's definitely room in the market for just independent user reviews.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think although that like for example that RX200 review does show the problem with it, because there's 4 reviews on there. One's 4-star, one's 3-star, one's 1-star. But I do think I think there's something in that. So I think I'm going to keep an eye on it. So if anyone wants to check that out, vaporeview.co, I think it might have legs. And if it stays independent and can not be tempted over to the corporate side, then it could have legs.
My more of a concern for me is that you find competition companies paying people to put bad reviews on there, and they flood it with bad reviews.
But I mean, reviewers are paid to give positive reviews on YouTube.
Yeah, but just imagine if some Rulo, there's a new Rulo, and then there's somebody like from Smock, for instance, pays for 1,000 people somewhere to put a bad review up about something over the next 2 weeks.
Yeah. They definitely need to come up with a strategy for that kind of thing. Definitely.
Yeah.
But that's part of me is just really interested to see whether that goes anywhere or.
It could be really good and unbiased, couldn't it?
But like you say, they're going to need to moderate it like mad.
I would also say that these things are always slightly like TripAdvisor. Go, I've used TripAdvisor a lot for different things, and people, the twats who only read like 2 of the reviews, don't do that. You want to read a good sample size reviews for a hotel. You can just you can tell the people who are related to the owner. It's very simple because they are ridiculous. They're totally mental. Like the view from the room made me cry with joy. What the fuck are you on about? But I believe the bloke who goes, breakfast here, right? I got 2 sausages. I kind of go, yeah, I'll believe it.
Just 2 sausages. That's all he got.
Honestly, if you're in Thailand, that's a fucking bonus. If the bread don't taste like pudding, you've done really well. But to it, breakfast in Southeast Asia is an experience. Always fucking awful.
Craig, what's in your newsy poos?
Oh God! Right, Rick, are you on your toes? Macro. They've got there's some things that are already out. People have probably already seen them, and there's probably a few reviews out. But I thought we need a bit of an update as to what's been out there. It's all right. I had one of these. I had the DNA 40 macro. It kind of suffered from one little problem, which was that the ATI overhung on it quite badly over the side, and the other problem was the door. I think they've sorted the door thing out, but if anybody's got any more information on how well an ATI fits on the top of them and whether it still overhangs or not, I'd be quite interested. But I really like them as a little device. They were fantastic. The same people did the Elfin, and they also did some stab wood thing as well, I think. I think they did anyway.
That's like a good basic little device.
It's S-Body who did the Droid.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, same people. Yeah. So they make really good mods. I really like some of their stuff. So yeah, be interested to hear how people get on with it. I traded mine for an Origin. Yeah.
They've always, whatever they've built, whether it's been mental or okay, they've always built it well. Yeah. If that makes sense.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I mean the battery on that, it looks a little bit better than the other one that they did. You can see how small it is. It's a really tiny device. Just enough to fit the battery in.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's very Vapor Shark-esque with the door off. Same air at the top as well.
Yeah,
on the 510. Exactly, it's exactly the same.
So yeah, I quite like the little S-Body anyway. But I'll put them up. They're on Creme de Vape anyway. I think they're in stock on Creme de Vape.
Creme de Vape. I said those words a million times at Vape. And a little bit of something from Creme de Vape. That's what I was saying on the raffle.
Yeah. And the next up is Lost Vape have brought out the new E Petite. Look about, look about.
Look about, look about. Ooh.
Oh, E Petite. That's Ricky's looking through the folders furiously.
Wee.
They put one of these out. You can get different panels for it now as well, which is really, really cool.
That looks petite.
It looks doesn't it?
Petite.
I think it massively depends on the panel.
That looks better. That looks quite.
Is that I know the carbon fiber was a sticker. Is that a sticker?
No, that's proper.
It looks like
Is that real wood?
It looks like it is.
I like it if it is. If it's a sticker, I don't.
If that's if that's real wood, then I'm really into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice, isn't it? It's nice.
Well, Lost Vape do make. I do like Lost Vape stuff.
Yeah, I certainly do. I just a problem with carbon fiber stickers. I just don't like them at all.
Proper carbon fiber. So yeah, so they've got that one out. They're about 90 quid. The S body and that one are both around about 90 quid. Also.
No, you can't go wrong, can you? Look, get that.
Yeah.
Get that for 90 quid.
Shop around because I've seen it for hire.
Yeah. So yeah, the S body is the DNA 75 and that one's the DNA 60. So yeah, not much in it. 15. Yeah. Next up is something which I kind of I'm wondering. This got me thinking. It's the Titanide Panache box. It's called. Rick's looking through his folders. There you go. Yeah. Now. It's a DNA 75. Oh, God. Who's got YouTube on?
Sorry, my bad.
What's that you, was it?
I'm tweeting it. I'm tweeting the show.
Oh, that's from Le Petit, their French website as well.
They've got these for sale on Le Petit Vapeteur. Yes.
How much is that then?
€600.
What does that translate to? Just a small vape?
600 euros.
That's not 600 euros, is it?
It is.
So is it? I'm assuming it's the whole thing's titanium.
It's it's micro. It says micro build and machine from a billet of titanium, grade 5 machine.
I would say that'd have to suck me off for 600 fucking euros.
It's got to go. It's this is the kind of thing Angsty'd like because it's made of titanium, and Angsty really likes titanium. But it's all titanium. Made of a single billet. It's 510 titanium connector. Interior is stainless steel 420.
It's just a
stainless steel then.
Yes, it's got titanium. Titanium carbide body, which is scratch resistant. So scratch resistant body.
It is everything resistant. But
when does yours arrive, Craig?
No, I'm not going on that.
Is that what does Le Petit Vapeteur mean?
It's a website. I don't know.
The small
I assume it means the
small vapor.
Yeah.
Do you need Le Grande wallet to buy it?
You need Le Grande wallet and Le Petite Vision to buy their fucking thing.
The Petite Sense. But it's got
it looks alright.
Titanium panels.
It looks like 200 quid. You could do it. 6. Fuck off.
Yeah, its weight altogether is 123 grams, which is pretty fucking large.
That's fucking don't weigh anything, but fuck that. That's a waste of titanium, though.
Is it a DNA board in there?
It's a DNA 75. Yeah.
How the fuck can they charge that much for that?
It's bollocks, isn't it? I know it's hard to work, but it
looks nice.
€600 hard.
It looks nice, but it doesn't look 600 euros nice.
No. Going in the postage, and you're nearly at 600 quid, Rick. No, with that shitty exchange rate.
Yeah, we're about 1.1, aren't we? So it's going to be at least 440, 450.
Too much. Yeah.
So,
and we've got another picture there. This is quite good.
Yeah, and there's Mark with his eyes closed. Tonight stand. So
he's trying to get one for nothing there. By the looks of it.
Is Mark the Chinese guy on the right?
Where's his other hand?
Yeah.
That's how we get.
Well, you can sort of see it's down there. Maybe groping the buttock. It's down there.
I like that it cuts off at Le French Vape.
Yeah.
Hasn't Marty McFly let himself go though? A little bit.
Hasn't
Marty McFly?
Sinead O'Connor let herself go?
Anyway.
Wow. And it,
That
so
looks
yeah,
that looks like a nice mod. It's just too pricey.
yeah,
He does forehead jokes all the fucking time.
yeah, he does. Yeah, he's got game. He's got game.
It's beautiful, man.
Next up is something I really like the look of it. I wanted one of the drippers when they came out because they made the micro, which is the Adler Industries micro tank.
Is this Lee Adler?
No, it's a different company. It's just happens to have the same name. So Adler Industries made the micro tank, and I really like the look of this thing. It's very pretty.
Good picture.
I do think
Nice
it's pretty,
photograph.
Yeah. You can get a different bit on the bottom of it. Mark Robson he's probably in chat and he knows it all inside out.
That drip tip looks like a dog's belly. It really does. Get it gone.
Is it made out of something? Oh, it's just a Photoshop drawing.
No, it's legit. These are all the actual pictures.
No, because the word goes over the tank.
Oh, it does, doesn't it? Look, it goes
does go out over the edge.
No, it's just a darker bit of the pitch.
Yeah.
No, that's over the edge. Nah, it's over the edge.
No, it's the
laser in. It has got laser in. It's all laser engraved on the thing. Those are all
What are those retailing at? Do you know, Craig?
£80 thereabouts.
Oh, okay.
Which is all right. That's the one with the tank. That's the actual tank that you get for it on the left.
Is that Ultim?
The top part is for the reducer, and I think the drip tip is on that, but the base is PMMA. But you can get PMMA and Ultim tanks for.
Oh, Sean would be happy with that one then.
Ultim is so hot right now.
Yeah, it's hot.
People love it. Oh, it's horrible, but
I don't like stabilised.
I've got an LP coming that'll have an Ultim.
Stabilised piss, says Craig.
Yeah.
It's just.
I quite like the look at that.
Yeah, I've got no hate with that. I will say, definitely inspired by the Hellfire UFO, that Top Gun.
Yeah.
But there's nothing wrong with inspired by.
But the bit I like on that is the tank, because the tank's actually got a clear base on it. So if you put it on something, then it's actually going to.
So how do you do the coils on this?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Have you seen the build?
The coils are in the top, so it's basically like a
there?
Yeah,
On
one
there?
lead in the bottom, one lead in the top.
Yeah.
I can't work that out from this picture.
Yeah, they go on the top bit.
What top bit? There?
Top.
Screws
I'm with
there.
you, Rick. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, the other way around, I think that bit is.
Oh, is it not showing the...
Yeah, I think that's the bit that screws into the bottom, so they're not showing it. I think.
Oh, fucking hell, I've pressed the wrong button again.
He does his parity
Right,
copy with
right.
Photoshop.
No, that's a real one.
No, look at that. So,
Money
yeah.
to burn, this guy.
So yeah, it's just something that really caught my eye, and I quite like the look of it because I like the Nectar, and I'm looking for something else. But a bit later on, I've come across something which I think is a bit better still. So
I quite like look at that. Yeah, it looks really nice.
I like that.
yeah, this next one goes out to Dave Groves because Dave pointed me in the direction of these a while ago, which was by Leo. We've got a new Calyx out, which is the Calyx V3. There's no price or release date yet on it. Rick's got a folder with Calyx pictures in it.
Hang on a minute. Carry on.
He's got it somewhere.
Calyx, here we go.
By the way, just like to say hello, Flitzy.
Hello, Flitzy.
Let's see. Is
That's
he coming
the
over
new
to
album
jam
out
now or what?
soon, mate.
Is he coming to jam with Nick or not?
He should do, really, shouldn't he?
Should do, I reckon.
Yeah, sneak in his bag, Flitzy. Sneak in his bag.
I don't reckon he can handle the British pace. That's why he doesn't want to come over.
Old Flitzy camembert. Oh, God, I bet he can. Yeah, so a little bit of detail. It's 304L stainless steel pop-out top cap, so it hasn't got any thread on it. It pops off. No threads anymore. Make and refill in a breeze. It's got quartz glass tube, a standard 2mm official capacity, so I'm guessing that makes it TPD compliant. It's been added. The sleeves windows have become bigger for more visibility. The chamber tank 40mm tall, 22mm lower diameter, 23 in the middle.
I'm trying to think. I've got two things that look like I've mated. One of them is the Hurricane, the new one, and the who invented everything?
Imeo.
What?
Imeo.
Imeo. And what's Imeo's tank called with a T?
Oh, the Telemahos.
Yeah, it looks like the Telemahos and the Hurricane, but I mean, that. This isn't a bad thing.
Yeah, but I mean, Dave Groves had the V2 with him, I think, at one of the Derby Vapors meets, and it's a really, really nicely made tank as well. So, kind of looking
I saw somebody selling a Hurricane today, and it really made me laugh because they put condition 7 out of 10. I can't give it 10 out of 10 because it's shit. It's just made me chuckle because they weren't selling it. So I thought that was quite funny.
Yeah, I think what was the first post underneath? It says, "Way to go with the sales pitch," or something.
yeah. But at least they're honest. I like it.
Yeah,
I'm getting one. I'm getting a V2.
Oh, yeah. I think it's just fun.
Richard looks crushed.
just for grins.
Just for grins. So no, I mean they're all right. They're all right. It's I like the V1.2 and the V1.3. They're good. So the Calyx. So Dave Groves, if you're watching, there's a new toy for you. Next up, Mr. Freight pointed me onto this last week, which is the no fuck given or no FCK given. Originally, it was the one that kind of a design appeared on Vaping Art over in the States, and it happened that the mod never happened. It was they put some images up, something happened with China, this, that, and the other, and eventually it got shelved. But they've reused the name and they've put it on the side of a squonker instead. Now,
I do like the fact that it says no fucks given and the door doesn't fit.
That's what I was thinking. No fucks given that the door doesn't fit properly.
yeah.
Look,
it doesn't fit. That door is shit.
So John sent it over. So
Sorry, but it doesn't. That door doesn't fit.
Yeah, there's no price yet, but I think the only place they're selling them in the UK, I think, is going to be, is it Vape Geek, the place that does a lot of the Lost Vape stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing them. There's no price yet. It said, remember, blah, 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 blah. DNA 75, it's all in aluminium. And it's,
is that aluminium?
Yeah, it's all aluminium, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Doesn't look like aluminium.
It's
Does make it even worse that the door doesn't fit. I thought if it's 3D printed, fair enough. How much is it coming in cheap then?
I don't have a price, so if anybody wants to know any more, then UK Squonkers, it's a really friendly group. Go and hit that up and see whether they'll let you in. And
what would you pay for? I mean, I'm very funny about doors and stuff. I mean, I wouldn't buy it. If that's the promotional picture, I wouldn't buy it.
Right, for a media blasted aluminium box. I mean, the last person. I've got one of Jim.
Whoa. A media blasted aluminium body. The door doesn't fit on. So now, what would you pay? 50 quid.
Oh God! What am
it's got a board in there. It's got a board in there. It's aluminium made.
I just don't care if the door doesn't fit. I don't care.
If the door fits, it could be £150 mod. If the door, if that isn't the standard for the door.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking about 150 quid. If it's done from a single billet, then about 150 to 200 quid for.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. It's got a board in there. It's made of alley. But that's got to fit better.
Yeah. Oh God, Rob! What does Rob? Tell us. Type in chat and tell us realistically what you've heard a number at, or John Frape if John's around, or anybody else. But yeah, stick it in chat and then we'll come back to it. But yeah, it's another squonker, and it's not 3D printed, so.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Just little QC issues. I wouldn't have let them take the picture. As soon as you saw that, you'd have told them. Nah.
Yeah. Change the angle of the light. Yeah.
Yeah, do something. Whether it's got a shitty fitting door.
Yeah. So I think somebody says it'll be £300 ish. Somebody says.
That door needs to fit properly to charge that sort of money. It looks nice though.
Somebody asking when is Lane Cove coming to Just Admit.
I'm just typing. I'll get her drunk and find out.
Okay, there you go. Next up, this was the thing that caught my attention because I've looked at the NarDA. I've got the Nectar and all of the variations that they did of that. I've got the Corolla. I've got the Avocado, which is exactly the same. The first tank that I kind of got, or an RDTA, which I got, was one from Richard, and Richard solved the problem of the. Richard's one solved the problem. Where are you? The Triad. The Triad had got this central fill-in port on the top of it, and it's got little holes that go down into the bottom. I don't know if you'll see them very well on there, but it's got little tiny holes down there, which kind of means when you fill it up, it goes down the middle. And out the little holes in the deck there, is just see them there, which means it's really, really easy to refill. Now, this one, the one that Rick's going to show any second, which is the Gaia which is this little thing. I really quite like the look of this. I've not got any pricing or a release date on this yet. But I really do think this is quite nice. Now you'll see it's got the little hole at the bottom there, and you've got the bit. You can see where the juice comes in, so it's feeding down through the middle. As Rick keeps going through these, you'll see what the airflow does. It's a little bit like the Velocity, where it unscrews. Okay. So you've got the unscrewable bit, a bit like the Velocity, which I kind of like. So it comes from below and it comes from the side. I don't know how.
You can't shut off from below, I assume. Then.
Yeah, I think it like it. I don't know if it's got it.
Oh, you could. Yeah, you could just move the cap out of the way.
Yeah, I'm wondering if you can just rotate it. But yeah, there's.
I do like the refill method though. That's cool.
Yeah, and it comes out the little holes into the actual tank itself, which is really, really good because it was always a fucking nightmare. I think the NarDA suffered from it as well. If anybody's got one, I think it gets a little bit gurgly sometimes when you try to refill it, which is it needs sorting. The Origeni had the solution, and everybody ignored it because it was an extra bit of metal that they had to go and
when that's coiled up.
Okay.
Oh no, you're right.
When that's coiled up, is that me echoing?
Yeah.
Gone.
I can't.
It's not going to be a pain to fill that with a bottle that hasn't got a really long tip on it.
Yes. It could be, yes.
Yes. But what goes in that hole when you're not filling it?
No idea.
Is there a pin on the top cap or something?
That's what that has, which is the whoever put the screw for it.
It's a screw, but you still get all messed up when you unscrew it, don't you?
No, I didn't get too bad with that. I mean, it's I know Raylo, was it Raylo? No, it wasn't Raylo. Somebody else did one. Mike Vapes did a review of it saying, I got really juicy fingers. And it's like, no, it's juice. But that's the other bit. It's got a bottom feed on it. It's a bottom feed pin as well. Now,
bottom feed that goes into the tank.
Yeah.
Robbo in chat says nothing goes in that hole.
Nothing goes in that hole.
So it is what it is. You just can't turn it upside down. That's all.
Yeah, that's pretty standard, though, really, for RTAs.
But the thing is, you've also got the fact that it's going to go down the middle bit and out of the little tiny holes at the bottom, which I'm wondering how well it will keep the pressure because it has got that advantage of having very small holes at the bottom leading into the tank.
You've just been tagged in a thread on iOS, actually. The Gaia releases on the 8th of February. Price from Cholula direct will be $38. Can pre-order them now for $17.99.
Yeah, Cthulhu.
I'll have one of those for that.
I'll have one now. It looks really well made.
Yeah. So
as soon as you bring the price into it, it changes the thing, doesn't it?
Yeah, that looks quite quality for the money there.
Looks high end.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's nice. So
get the old-term drip tip with it.
So
they've done some stuff before, haven't they? They've done some
the Cthulhu tanks.
Okay.
Yeah, they did the Cthulhu tanks, so it's them. So, but the Gaia RDTA is designed by Brian N and made by Cthulhu Mod. It's something about clouds and flavour. Fucking stop doing that. It comes with adjustable bottom and side airflow. We can choose the best airflow. Oh, that's bollocks. And you can have a bottom feed pin on it. 24mm ATI. We try our best to make.
It's 24, is it?
Yeah.
I'll need one. Put me down for one of those. I'll have one.
Yeah, with 2 ml, it's got a 2 milliliter capacity, so TPD compliant. Easy top refill. Now go back to the other picture again with the squonk pin in it, and then read the text at the bottom, right?
Squank friendly RTDTA.
Yeah, it's squank friendly. So,
I mean, to be honest, this might be the future of these 2 ml tanks, is making them squonk friendly, so you can have a bottle with some amount of juice in it.
Or just ignore it and order from outside the UK.
Yeah, I just buy 5 ml tanks.
Yeah. You just buy them from France. It doesn't make any difference.
Whoever the ideas guy is at Cthulhu, he's doing all right.
Yeah,
it's the execution's not always there, and the QC's not always there.
But that's the same. There's so many companies you could exactly that argument.
Yeah,
they might hit 1 in 4. That'd do.
Yeah, after the show, let us know where that post is and stuff. I'll have to get.
It's on. I've just given him the okay to link it on the page. So
yeah,
well, tell him to save us like 1 each.
Yeah.
Don't fucking buy them all, you prick.
No.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll give them all.
Oh.
'Cause I'm genuinely interested in that thing. I think it looks all right.
You know what? I tell you what the problem is with that fucking eye care thing. I put it down. I can't find it. It's too small.
I lost.
It's meant to go in the top pocket of your smoking jacket.
Yeah.
Look at that. We don't need one. I've got a stupid man suit t-shirt on.
Oh,
Doesn't
yeah.
have any pockets.
Next, I've got to pick three. I picked the three people that weren't Ollie, John Frape, or Gustav, because they get fucking vinyls whenever the fuck they like. And well, Gus doesn't, but I've sorted something out for Gus, but he doesn't know what it is yet. But it's organised and we're on it.
Is it a sheep?
No. It'd just get. It's so warm down there. It's got wool and
It's seaweed and cockles. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Lava bread. That's what it's got.
Jelly eels.
Inflatable
Is that
sheep.
what they eat in Portugal?
No, it's what they eat in Wales.
Oh. Well, yeah.
John mutes himself very quickly. We picked the three winners. Do you want to put them up there, Rick? The name is in there. So who's that? You got a name on the.
We have Dave Johnson.
Dave Johnson.
Come to Jam or Expo or something, yeah. Like
That's
Yeah.
I would take a second look there. I would.
yeah. I think I've swiped right on that.
It's got bust written up there as well. It's bust.
Wide to right.
Yes, I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
So I like that.
Well done, Dave. You won more
Well done.
than the prize.
Davina.
Yeah. So next
We got
up-
Joni
John
Paul.
John Paul.
Yeah, we're having John Paul with his cardigan of sheer willpower.
I love John Paul.
He's
That's a wall for the sake of it, isn't it? That wall.
It is a wall for the sake of it.
and
Yeah.
the last one.
Last one.
It was
Oh, sexy time.
good. Yeah.
Joe
So-
Matchell.
Have you actually said what this is for? This is the face of iOS. This is the thread that we had that all went bananas.
This
Some
is,
woman was looking
the
for a vape
qualifiers.
model. And
Fucking Volker in chat just nailed
I
it.
banned her, and our members started posting up sexy pictures of themselves, which we quite liked. So we just left the thread but binned her, which worked quite well.
It was brilliant. It was kind of like after about 10 posts, John ended up kicking her and it went to 120 posts long.
Yes,
It really did go. It was a great thread, wasn't it? Yeah.
Brilliant. So, yeah, Volker, well done. Spotted it in chat.
Finals on the way. Is that right?
Yeah. Lastly, last thing is Mooch has done an updated battery chart, and Rick has a picture of it. I will put this in the group, and I will give props.
You're not going to be able to see it in this picture.
No, but you'll have a good idea, and it's got Mooch written all over it, which is good.
Like
Just like that.
I like that.
Yeah.
there we go. Let's scroll on it there.
Look at the power
Look
of
at that effort that Mooch has put into this to show you people that all you need to buy is Sony batteries. But if you choose other things, then that's fine too.
Yeah. I mean, it's just so if you've got any of them, and it'll tell you what they'll do. So use it. If you work in a vape shop, just print it out. Go around to the printers if you haven't got a fucking printer and get one printed out and just leave it on the table.
And I'd just like to say, I think we ought to. I mean, there's so many. I still see it all the time. What battery should I use for a mech? I fire at this home, and why don't all of you just look at Mooch? Mooch is the only. It's where he's done the work.
Yeah, literally don't listen to anyone. Just go and find Mooch.
Yeah.
I just comment when somebody says it now on the group. I just write Mooch.
Yeah.
That's all
Yeah.
you need. Have a Mooch
He's
at
everywhere.
Mooch.
Yeah, because the chances are, depending upon the group that you're in, you're either going to get, you in a good group, you're going to get perhaps 7 or 8 out of 10 people that answer are going to give you good information, but you still got a chance at 2 people. If you're in a really bad group, one that's got no idea what they're doing, every single person could post up absolute bollocks information. So just go to Mooch. That's the
And
best.
stop buying batteries from dodgy Dave down the market.
Yeah, don't fucking stop buying dodgy shit on eBay as well. The cheapest thing. The other thing, somebody brought this up the other day. I can't remember who I was watching now, but somebody said, and I agree with this actually. The whole where can I buy the cheapest batteries? Fuck the cheapest batteries. Just buy the best ones.
Yeah.
Buy the safest ones. Oh.
Yeah, because what they'll do is they'll go out and buy a 17 quid bottle of juice.
Yeah, and at worst, what the battery? A good battery is £6.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake, it'll last you a year if you've got a few of them in rotation.
Yep, and we've got some great vendors in the UK as well.
I should say as well. Sorry, Bogfoot in chat has put, "What about XXX batteries?" E-cigarettedirect.co.uk actually sent me some of those.
Yeah, what are they? They're rewraps of something else, though.
Yeah, they're just they're 20 amp continuous.
Yeah.
40 amp poles, and I tell you what. I mean, I'm so far within the limits on them, but they're absolutely fine for for what I've used them at. But check Mooch. Mooch has got the actual numbers,
Yeah, it's got them written down. He's got the XXX batteries on that chart. I think it's the bottom 2 entries.
Yeah. And I didn't even tell you what they probably are as well.
Yeah,
they're probably 25 hours. Let's face it.
Yeah.
I do
like the fact
most
they didn't
of the good
rewrap
rewraps are.
They didn't change the numbers because they are rewrapped and they changed the numbers. We've seen 4,000 NAR 18.
These rewrappers are just complicating the issue, though, aren't they? There's half a dozen batteries out there, and they're rewrapped.
Yeah, but in the UK, go to go to Norbert Ecolux and go to
Torchy.
Yeah, Torchy, the battery boy. You honestly can't fail. Reasonable prices, and they're safe, and they know it.
And they send battery boxes with the things.
It's accountability, isn't it? It's accountability.
Yeah. They're not. They've been. The reason we all talk about them is because we get.
They stake their name on selling legitimate batteries, and if they ever didn't, they wouldn't be where they are now. So.
We'd call them out in an instant if they were kind of like bollocks. Seriously. Yeah. So do that. And I think that's it for me. Rick.
I've got just some news. Some news. It's not really news though. I don't even know why it's in the news, but it's news it's non-news that's in the news. First one, and that is this is in the news, and it said e-cig charger explodes in kitchen.
Not in kitchen.
Oh, yeah, no. In the kitchen, and this made the news. And let's screen share the article. I don't even know what is it even newsworthy? Are they this desperate that they've got to share this?
A Lego charger.
Lego charger. The man was had a lucky escape, apparently. And look at the damage it did to his kitchen. Look, it burnt the worktop a little bit.
Oh. Look at that, though. That was incorrectly charged, and it worked because the end cap blew off, which is what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
They're blaming it on the charger because he bought it from Dodgy Dave down the market.
It just needs a bit of jiff on that counter.
Yeah, it'd be all right. But he called the fire brigade out for this.
Really? It just would have gone.
Yeah, look, Greater Manchester Fire Service. Oh no, maybe they didn't.
I'm assuming
emergency services. There we go. But later,
I'm assuming the 3-pin plug didn't come with it.
No.
He's stuck that in his mobile phone one out.
But he said he bought it from Dodgy Dave down the market. This ain't really news, is it? Come on, it's not really anything to talk about.
If mischarging a proper Ego battery, the end caps press fitted just for newbies. If you're a newbie vapor and if you've got a genuine Ego battery, the end caps press fitted, and if you incorrectly charge it, what it'll do, it'll make a big bang about it, but it'll go bang and the end cap will fly off. That's it. End.
Yeah, but like the article was what annoyed me is it said the e-cig charger explodes in kitchen. No, the charger didn't explode. The battery did.
Yeah, controlled. It might have burnt a bit, but I'm guessing.
Dodgy Dave, it might be a dodgy charger, but it might be a dodgy. If he's going to buy a charger from Dodgy Dave, he's probably bought the Ego from Dodgy Dave as well.
Clues in the name, isn't
it? Yeah.
Dave.
Never trust a man called Dave.
Yeah, don't buy anything from
unless Dave. He's buying you lager.
What about Trusty Dave? He's all right.
No, it's not. That's Trusty George.
Oh yeah, I call him Cuddly George.
I call him Cuddly George.
No. Well, next up, we've got another one. And that is what we touched on earlier, which is get ready for the iSig. Apple files.
You know what? As you were talking, I actually just got it. But you tell
Apple
me.
files patent for vape that could also be used for marijuana.
Excellent. Do you want me to read you what it really is?
Yeah, go on.
The patent. Right, so this is the article that proves that that's not actually what it is. The patent instead relates to a semiconductor device fabrication process Apple uses to create chips for its devices. The application describes a canister that can be used to vaporize or sublimate a substance, which in Apple's case would be for delivering substances to a substrate during the deposition or etching process. The patent's assigned inventor Tetsuya Ishikawa, a senior manager at Apple in the nanotechnology field, lists photolithography as one of his skills on his LinkedIn profile. He also holds several other patents related to semiconductor fabrication. So in the end, it's pretty safe to say, no, Apple is not working on a vape.
So that article was in the Mail Online. So what they?
Yes, bollocks.
There you go. But
it was everywhere. It was everywhere this week, and it was amazing that people didn't. You just had to think and just check, and it was nothing to do with it. It just a patent, just taking one bit of a patent, a picture, and saying, "Look what they're doing." It doesn't mean anything. It's totally stupid.
Yeah. Well, in the next one, we got another one. Let's move on with that crap then. That's a load of bullshit of the week. Well done, Mail. Good reporting again, as usual. Fucking spot on.
Yeah.
Keeping the world informed.
Daily Mail.
Yeah, the Daily Mail. Right. Next one. Yes. Call to ban sweet flavoured e-cigarettes in Wales. Health officials are calling for a ban on the sale of confectionery-like flavours in e-cigarettes over concerns they appeal to children. Public Health Wales said it could potentially lead to nicotine addiction in adult life.
Yeah, take out the chewing gum as well.
I say to that. I'll show you what I say to that. Guess what, Mr. Welshman? Kids smoke tobacco and it tastes like shite. It's true, though, isn't it?
Are they banning flavoured vodkas and Nicorette gum? You can get berry flavour, lemon flavour.
Well,
that as well.
I don't know, but their arms being twisted somewhere, and they're talking out of their arses.
Do you know what? The Welsh Assembly could look so good, by not making these fuck ups.
Yeah, I mean, I just think Gus ought to go and have a word with them.
Go and have a word, Gus.
Your
talk to your fellow countrymen. Sort them out, man.
Come on, Gus.
But no, it's honestly though, isn't it? I mean, I like eating sweets. I like sweets, and I'm an adult. Sweets aren't just for children.
No.
Sweets are for your nanny. And
not for my nan. She very rarely eats sweets.
Look, Craig's got polos.
Hi, my name's Craig. I'm 47 years old and I like sweets.
My wife is currently eating a Kinder Egg and making the toy.
Yeah, but I don't suppose she's going to start smoking after she's eaten that Kinder Egg.
No, she's too busy sort of cooking up some smack.
Yeah.
She's moved on.
That's not
She's professional. She's a professional sweet eater.
Yeah, that's it. You know it. She'll be on the street corner.
But no, it's just a big bloody silly thing. How can I make this link from decent tasting vape juices to smoking is beyond me.
It's all about think about the kids.
Yeah,
that's what.
Think about the kids. If you ban all of the decent vape stuff, they'll smoke instead. So
they'll find fucking something. Why the fuck didn't they get rid of all the Alco Pops when they had the chance? And if
the other thing is, the vapors are already converted. We're already vaping. It makes no difference. If you want to think about the kids, then your kids will smoke instead.
They did ban hooch, though, didn't they?
Did they ban hooch? I mean, I tasted it. They should have banned it. But fucking.
Still sold 2020 though.
Nothing wrong.
I used to like a bit of Mad Dog. Mad Dog 2020. Cool.
They're kiwi flavour.
Unless they're
the kiwi
ban
one was
Lamborghini, then they're barking up the wrong tree.
I always thought it'd be a really good idea to buy an off license and then put up some fake bottles of 2020. And anyone comes in, don't even ask them for ID, just kick them out. They're definitely too young to drink. It's fucking awful.
But that's my news anyway. That's all the informative news from the vaping world this week?
Right, just quickly, Dave Johnson popped up in chat and said, "Sorry guys, I was booking the hotel for Fest. Who do I need to contact to get my shiny prize for being better looking woman than man?"
Craig.
Anyone, come and see us.
I'm single.
You might maybe share a room with Craig actually at Fest.
You'll be all right, yeah.
Yeah, I've got a twin at Expo. You're in.
I think I might be taking you up on that, twin. We'll see. Talk to you afterwards. Richard.
Troll of the week.
Troll of the week, sponsored by justadnick.co.uk.
Yeah.
What else?
In association with
I'm losing my prime. I'm losing my prime.
Yeah, in association with modmaker.co.uk.
I'm finished. I'm next week's the last week.
No, you've got the other section's sponsored by modmaker.co.uk.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll share it.
Right, we've got a normal one from the web. That was the Lions one. Rick, if that's
the lion.
Oh, okay.
If that's of any help at all.
This is the best one ever.
This one tickled us months ago, and it's only just surfaced now.
I love this. Oh man,
John, you found this, didn't you?
No, I didn't. No, I think it was Rick actually.
No, it's me. Yeah.
Go on, Craig. Where did this pop up?
I think it appeared on Reddit, and the person I think I should mention is it's Chad Register. I think it was Chad. No, actually, I know it was Kyle. So Kyle from the ECR Hangout. I just want to say a huge thanks because I giggled my ass off when I saw this thing.
So on the left, you've got the fun facts. Lions aren't very good climbers, but they can jump 36 feet. The blue part went, what? No, they can't leap 36 feet, as in leap forward 36 feet. They can't jump 36 feet into the fucking sky. Do you know how terrifying that would be for the human race? And a lovely illustration of one jumping over a giraffe.
You have to finish the quote. That means the human.
Start it again. Go on. Start the quote again.
They don't jump 36 feet into the fucking sky. Do you know how terrifying that would be for the human race? Wouldn't have survived because they'd have all had heart attacks while still in Africa. and sorry to Dean if he's watching, because giraffes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but there's a lion about to land. Not even going to land on him. He's over jumped. He's going to miss him.
Seriously, I wouldn't be scared of giraffes if lions did that. I'd be fucking
that's fucking brilliant.
I would just pity giraffes, wouldn't you?
I honestly think off the back of this, some vinyls for somebody on iOS. I'll send you some vinyls. I want to see animals jumping high over other animals.
Animals jumping over giraffes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, animals jumping over giraffes. Yeah. Okay. But no, not giraffes. We don't upset Dean. Any animal, anything alive jumping over something else alive.
Yeah, animals not jumping over giraffes.
Yeah, not a giraffe, so yeah.
You might get an extra vinyl though if you do.
Maybe. That's brilliant though, man. I love that.
Next, now this was on Reddit. Now it's amazing. The premise of this is the idea is you ask a vaping question to this guy who came up with the idea to copy it off somewhere else. You ask a question to him, he answers it with his vaping answer, and then you can edit it to whatever you can edit your question to whatever you want. So, classic example here: when was the last time your uncle touched you? 2009. And obviously the question was, when did you start vaping? Presumably.
Yeah.
So that was the first one.
I saw that today, and I passed the normal question, so I missed that completely.
Next slide. Things escalated.
Oh, no.
What's the biggest obstacle when it comes to your favourite hobby of horse fucking? Follow-up question. Knowing you enjoy sloppy seconds, any tips for other horse fuckers? Horse shit. Just give it a good cleaning and use it again. And someone actually wanted to know what the original question was, and it was asking what they thought about a purist who uses a different juice for every tank. And then finally, and this is a little work of art as the final one. Do you think your pet Roos monkey Sebastian has Rhesus monkey Sebastian has romantic aspirations towards you? And if so, will he one day knock you unconscious, dress you as Sybil Shepherd, and massage you down with a generous amount of Nesquik and olive oil? Cybiker says, from everything he has done so far, it's certainly a possibility. I really hope he does. I was thinking, although I haven't run it past you, John, I forgot. In honour of this, we could do one on the group with you.
Oh,
yeah, I don't mind that. That's fine.
So tomorrow night, John will start one off.
Ask
John.
I'll answer. I'll call it Ask John, and I'll answer any vaping questions you put up, and then your job is to edit the question.
Yeah, best one.
The best one. Yeah, best one.
Shine us for absolute top quality edits.
Yeah, for an absolute blinder, I haven't got many left now. There aren't many of these in existence.
I've got some today, so
no,
I want to see jumping animals though.
Yeah, you see.
Both
so Rick's jumping animals.
Both of those. Yeah,
and we'll do an edit to your questions.
If you can do jumping animals and an edit question,
edit question. You could double up.
Even better.
Yeah, and we'll ask John on Sunday. Because it'll get out of hand.
Yeah.
Is there anything in the gallery, Rick?
Hey,
what's that? Gallery?
Have you got a showcase?
Oh, it's that time of week again, is it? It's that time of week again.
Sponsored by modmaker.co.uk.
The mod showcase of the week. Yes, we do have one to show this week, and it's from a lovely guy, a friend of the show. Lovely fella. He's from Scotland, but he's all right.
It's a change. I know what you mean.
He's a good fella, yeah. And this is John Malcolm, aged 7 1/4.
John Malcolm.
Yeah, and he's done a nice thing with a Pico Mega, and I just thought it's definitely worth showing because these are great little mods, and they can be made to look quite special, I think. So yeah, he's taken some wood. And,
I like the fact that John generally works with like natural woods, and I know Rick's a fan of natural wood, and so am I. I really do.
Yeah, looks better than the space bath, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think it just takes a this is a basic cheap mod that is actually really quite a good mod.
Look at that, and it's even, not like the 500 odd quid we saw earlier.
I'm not commenting. John wasn't 100% happy with this actually, but I think it looks fine.
I think it's great.
Oh,
yeah,
awesome.
I'd have that in my pocket, no problem.
Yeah, that's
awesome. I think so. I mean, I'm a fan of this mod anyway. I've got one, and I think
is that the Pico that we got him?
No, we gave him the 18651, but this is the Mega 26650.
Cool.
But I've got one here just for that to do this with it, really. So I think that's nice. I've seen a few of them, haven't we? Craig Nichols has been doing some. Yeah. But no, that's really good. So I like that, John. Good work, mate.
Nice
very nice. And that's it. That is all I've got for you this week on Mod Showcase of the Week. And if you want to go and see some more, go and have a look on facebook.com and search for Mod Showcases.
Just to let you know quickly, Gustav says, I'm going to do Animals Eating Vic if he calls me Welsh again.
Go for it. Do that. You get extra vinyls for eating me. Even better.
If they're eating me in midair, it counts.
Oh, fuck me. If he's got me in his mouth and he's jumping 36 feet in the air, double vinyl win for that.
Yeah. I think that's it.
You think that's it? We're done, are we?
That's it.
Yeah. We'll go. Yeah, we'll leave the thing. We're going to do a little bit on second handy stuff, but we're at an hour and 40 minutes already. It flies by when you're having fun.
We'll do that next week.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's better. I think it's good. 1 hour, about an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And
just let everybody
marathon from last week.
Yeah, but just let everybody know there's a thread on there which started off the back of somebody getting an SX Mini, either the S class or the M class. for about what's that?
Oh, there's already one on here.
Oh God, right. But yeah, there's a thread in the Facebook group which discusses second-hand and bargains and what to look out for. So if you've picked up some really good bargains, or you're after something and you think, or you think people should be really watching closely for something, then put it up on the thread, because there's some amazing bargains out there. And if you know what you're looking for, you can get some fucking good equipment for really next to nothing. So especially some of the, the older gennies and the older Macs are brilliant, and you can get them so cheap. So yeah,
Black Rose went for a swan last night. Went for a song last night.
170, I think Dave Groves sold a Black Rose for, and that's really good. The zeros are around about 150. Some of those gone for the deltas as well. Yeah, apparently Rick's laughing because the threads are coming up thick and fast now, I think.
Yeah, let's wind it up and we'll have a laugh about this all week, I think. If they keep coming, I hope they do. Because I'll end. Are you all? Is everyone done now? Is that it?
Yeah, all done.
We'll say goodbye.
One last thing. One last thing. Douglas Mearns, I've got a resolution check just to see whether you can see this. Can you see this? Oh, look, it's not high res.
High res up yours, motherfucker.
Even if you've watched it live, don't forget to pop on YouTube tomorrow and give it a like.
Yeah.
Yes. Try and counteract some of those dislikers.
Like, subscribe.
Smash that like button.
Smash it.
Right, well, this has been the Ideal Home Show. I'm going to leave you with a little screen share of something special that's just been posted on the group because it made me laugh. So we'll catch you all next week.
Catch you all next week. Bye, 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 bye.
Oh, shit. That's wicked.